Hi guys, it's Joe, one of the main convention crusaders, and I came to really come to another confessional video. Um, Last week I spent some time in the hospital because the weekend before that I relapsed like really bad. I drank so much that a day before I could have ended up in the ER. Next morning, I got up. I tried to force myself into work, but I knew I couldn't get very far. The morning earlier before that, I was talking to my fiance over here that it might be time that I actually go and get help with my problem with drinking. But more than just the problem with drinking, I also have a problem with anxiety and my mental health. I suffer through a lot of post-traumatic stress because I've had a rough life for the most part. And right now, since my sobriety, I basically had to put myself in rehab. So I decided to go and fill out the paperwork last Monday. Well, the Monday before that. And admit myself into Mesilla Valley Hospital because I knew I had a serious problem and I knew I needed to get help. And I knew going to one of those places would be the surefire way for me to finally find some kind of a healthier solution. As I spent a whole week there, they took my phone, they took pretty much anything I'm not supposed to have, like Gatorade or certain other objects. They monitored my heart and checked my vitals during the day and at night. And I got to meet a lot of good people there. To be honest, what those places are like, it is also a psychiatric hospital for mental health, but it's also a place to go and detox. And it's not like how they say it is in the movies, like A Cure for Wellness, Silent Hill, or that part where Linda Hamilton gets cattle prodded in Terminator 2. These places actually, they literally go above and beyond to try to help you. Maybe sometimes it's not a very good experience, but they actually do everything they can. 24 hours. Anyway, they fed me pretty good. I got to eat some pretty good food there. I mean, it's not a 5-star restaurant quality, but it was a pretty good meal, you know. I haven't eaten like that in a while. So, that was good. I had group therapy sessions and I got to read a lot, you know. I started to read because since I had my phone, they also had Netflix, but I didn't really like pick much of anything because the remote was always claimed. So I just watched mostly what everybody else put on. I mean, a couple times I put on a few things. But I got to call home, you know, I got to call my girl, and I got to go and have just a whole week to just think about what I've been doing lately. I've always been criticized by my appearance and my I've always been insulted by my intellect. And at this point right now, I'm trying to concentrate on who I am right now. I no longer want to be this tanked up loser anymore. I don't want to put Alex at risk. And I don't want to just one day end up either in the back seat of a police car because of something that happened, or in an ambulance again. So anyway, we were at right now we're not in our usual location. We're in a hotel. Reason is because we went to Anime, New Mexico. So this was like a good week to actually concentrate on the real me, you know? Now that I have a clear head on what I really want to do, it feels good. I feel like I'm getting back to what I used to do since I was a kid. And it was always creating things, you know, making costumes, and drawing, writing, and just being the creative person that I was. And this gives me the confidence to continue my education in creative media. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to the positive stuff, because all that stuff is very depressing, and right now I need to stay positive. So I'm gonna go and make an appointment with my therapist and probably talk about maybe either group therapy or possibility of maybe actually meeting him in person. Because I usually get like a phone call once a month by my therapist. So I'm going to talk to him about that because my appointment's coming soon next month. Anyway, it's time to get to the point. We recently got back from the Anime New Mexico. It was really fun. I met a lot of good people. I got to meet several actors. We got footage, which we'll try to edit and put together for the next video, so you guys can see what we got to do at the convention. So, without further ado, I'm going to show off what I got from the convention. Okay.
Keep in mind, I will be showing my stuff after him.
Alright, well, I'm going to start off what I got in my hand. I got this mini figuarts of Ishigami Senku from Dr. Stone. It's very detailed. I could not find one of these on eBay for the price I was trying to look for. Each one of these things was like insanely expensive, and not to mention a lot of them would come from China or Japan. It's a Bandai brand, and it's got all these things in Japanese. It shows all the details of the figure. Wow, that's mind-blowingly cool. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. Trust me, I can't find those either. Oh, dang it, wait, I think I lost my figure I was gonna bid for.
Alright. I got another autograph from Leah Clark, who you might know known for as Toga from My Hero Academia, or Miss Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And what I got here is one of her lesser known characters, but it's one of my favorites personally because I grew up watching it when I discovered it in high school. This is Nodoka from this anime called Nejima. It's basically an anime of like all these schoolgirls, and their teacher happens to be a boy wizard who his name is Negi Springfield, who happens to be the son of the great wizard, the Thousand Master. And
good anime.
yeah, I mean, Leo is pretty cool in person. I got to meet her on Instagram. I also got to go on her website and get a 8x10 print of Nodoka. And I have it on my wall. It's right over my door. And I love to look at it as a gift because I always like to give gifts to my heroes when I meet. I got her a stack of books from my local bookstore. Two of them were locally from my hometown. A poetry book from this state, New Mexico. And the other one is a history book of my town called Las Cruces. It's a pretty nice place to live, you know. We'll definitely do some vlogs of why it's really nice to live there. Anyway, I'm going to show you the other things I acquired. I got this one from Greg Baldwin, who does the voice of Aku from Samurai Jack. As he was a very good person to talk to. I mean, he's always a good guy to start a conversation with. He literally told me reasons why he loves New Mexico so much. The food, it's nice and quiet. There's not too much insane crime rates. And it's really nice. I mean, I always get told there's a bunch of celebrities, or not just celebrities, but just people that come from the big packed and huge cities like California, New York, Baltimore, and so on, you know, further into those bigger cities. And it's just nice, you know. It's a nice place to live. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything else, even though it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a place either by the lake, maybe some property by either a lake, or maybe renting a spot possibly. But I'll think about that later on when I start getting a little more stable, you know. And I'm getting back to another thing. I gave him a box of assorted teas that I put together. He was all telling me in his Uncle Iroh voice, "Oh, I can't wait to drink it. It's gonna be good." Because it has jasmine, it's got chamomile, Irish breakfast, and black tea. And he also gave me, for the tea that I gave him, he gave me another print that he told me I should get, because it's not always good to always take. It's good to always give something back in return. So it was very nice of him. And look what it says. It says, "Hope is something you give yourself." And believe me, after the start of this video, that's really what I need to do. Basically be my own best friend. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to continue to work on that. What I also want to show you guys is this pretty thing I put together. Everybody at the convention was so impressed of my cosplay. Eventually, I'm going to do a video where I put it together, and maybe I want to do another video where I'm actually at the skate park dressed up like Senku. But look at this thing. It is so pretty. The voice of Senku wrote on this part, he was so impressed with my cosplay. I was the only one dressed up like Senku from Dr. Stone. So he put, "Joe, get excited." And he put his signature right there. It's a nice one of Kohaku. And the other guy, Kyle Phillips, who also does, what's his name?
Who?
That derpy dude that electrocutes his brain.
Who you're born? Kaminari!
Yeah. He signed it there. He also does Yo from Dr. Stone. I'm going to literally get this whole deck covered in Dr. Stone signatures. So, Monica, I'm definitely going to add your name to the board. As well as getting my Konica plush signed. Oh, okay. So
I guess
I'm gonna get almost. I'm gonna show them the other one that I got from Elizabeth Maxwell.
Oh yeah.
I am so proud of myself for finding this thing, because this thing, I looked everywhere on eBay and I could not find anything so well intact. For the price that I got this, I should give myself a pat on the back. I'm not sure exactly if you guys are familiar with Ghost in the Shell, but Elizabeth Maxwell signed it because she does the voice of Major Motoko from Ghost in the Shell. She wrote here, Joe, find your ghost, Major, XO. And it was just an all-around just dream to meet her. Anywho, I already got my stuff out of the way. Now it's your turn.
Well, dang. Alrighty. This is gonna be funny. So, Elizabeth Maxwell, Major Motoko. Everyone else knows her as Midnight. So I thought it was funny to have her sign this. Yes, this is a whip.
I still consider those characters, that Leah Clark and Elizabeth Maxwell. Okay, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out, please.
Don't attack him.
Please tell me that you guys don't get the same idea that I do. Toga, she's a cool character, but a lot of times she seems like a hentai character because of the faces she usually makes. Not to mention, she seems like she's gonna do something really messed up to Deku when she gets his hands on him. I don't think she's just after his blood.
Let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG.
And of course, Elizabeth Maxwell's character Midnight. Come on, guys. Do you get dominatrix vibes from her?
Come on. She's obviously a dominatrix.
Yeah.
Hence her character. Alright. Austin Tyndall. Monoma. Class 1A, you might want to go after him. Yeah. I don't appreciate this, Monoma. I don't.
Yeah.
Kyle Phillips. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Here is his character.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, he's a really cool guy. We actually got footage of an interview with him,
Which you guys will see on the channel. Hope you guys like it. This is our first interview with, like, a big celebrity.
Yeah, because for the first time at a lot of these conventions, we finally actually got our media passes. We actually applied for the press pass for this convention, and we got approved.
Yep. And like Joe said, Toga. How can I miss the chance?
I told you. Look at that. That's obviously a hentai face right there.
That is not a head. How is this a hentai face?
That is because I watched hentai before. I'm not gonna say I haven't.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't? And then of course, this is a My Hero poster.
It's a calendar, actually.
Well, actually, yeah, a calendar. And of course, you have Aaron Senku, who also plays the kitten Amajiki. He wanted to go home. He's not allowed to go home. It's too early.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sweet guy. But this is definitely the first time we got our media passes. We're both excited. I didn't think it was going to go through. And the fact that it did.
It gives me a lot more confidence, you know. And I'm sorry that I started this video out with such a depressing topic. But truth is, though, I need help. It's clearly that I do need help. And doing things like this actually gives me a lot more strength to be myself again,
Also,
my real self.
another thing is Kyle Phillips, the voice of Kaminari. He directed Escape the Infinity.
I know.
So everyone knows that Adam is one of the biggest characters on there. He's known for a huge, pretty popular line on the show. So Kyle decided to come up with some really cool shirts. I couldn't help but get one. There is one swear word on this, but do we really have to censor it? I don't think so.
No, but well, yeah, we should not even. Nah, we're kind of still new to this, but it's very colorful and.
There. I kind of censored it, but if you know Escape the Infinity, you know this quote.
Yeah. I do want one of those shirts, but they're like $40, and I've already spent quite a bit for this haul right now currently.
So that's as much as I'm going to show you guys. But trust me when I say, as long as we have one, I know we're going to end up sharing it either way.
Yeah, what size is that one?
2X.
Okay, then it might work.
Exactly. Meaning he might end up taking over it. So, I'm not kidding. This is awesome. And I have to have this shirt. So, plus, I think he was going to have it for only this convention.
He might. I'm pretty positive that's not the last of them.
No, because he did say that this is the first time he was having these shirts made. So he might end up having them for more. So keep an eye out. 'Cause I love this shirt.
I will. I might actually be impressed if he has a website. He probably does.
Well, I don't have it on me. But he did say that he teaches a seminar. Was it a seminar?
Yeah.
On how to become a voice or
Actor.
how to practice voice acting. I mean, he did. If you go on his TikTok, there you go, Kyle Phillips.
Yep. Kyle Phillips.
Go to his TikTok. There, you guys can scan that. I'll give you a second. And he talks about a small thing where he teaches people that are interested in voice acting.
Okay.
So, I mean, it sounds awesome. So, I might check it out.
Anyway, we're gonna close this video off with a final message. If you have a friend or family member that's suffering with anxiety, depression, addiction, don't hesitate. Just help them. You can do things like say nice things to them, compliment their clothes or hair, or say they did a good job today. It helps. Because, we all have, everybody gets their feelings hurt. Everybody gets their feelings hurt. Words hurt. And when you've been dealing with something that's been bothering you for so long, just go get help. I went to go get help and I knew I was not well. And I needed all the help and support I can get. So, this weekend was just what I needed. And I feel like I'm slowly learning how to be a better person, and I'm working on becoming the best version of myself. So, just listen to the person that is going through some serious problems. Every little bit helps.
And sometimes that's all they need is someone to sit there and listen to them.
Because a lot of the people I would go to for help, it ended terribly. It was nothing but just harsh words, insults, and being told I'm a terrible person.
And he's not.
I'm not. You know, like, yeah, sure, they say things that I have terrible manners. I dress like goofy or whatever, or nerdy, and they bash on me for the places and things that I done, like such as this. But, you know, I think I found my calling in life, and this is what I want to do. And I feel like I'm becoming more stronger from it. So,
Within the 6 years that me and him have been together, you know, it's been difficult, but that's why I stuck with him. Because I know there's a good guy there.
yeah. I mean, most people went I went to hang out with, and these are people that are also suffering with some serious mental health issues too. The problem is though, they're so far gone on their stability that they can literally crack at any moment. They can like have like an angry outburst or like a mental breakdown for anything. But I'm done doing that to myself. I'm done just hurting myself. I want to be better, and I will get better. So far, this is my second week sober. And I intend to keep it that way. And I hope I can go longer than how I've been. And I hope I can stay that way. But I'm going to work on getting more help and reaching out to more friends and family members that want to listen. So we're going to probably get more footage tomorrow because this is a perfect opportunity to get some good footage. I mean, I got something right here I got at the convention, and I can't wait to get this thing signed. It was the last one, and these things, from what I heard, they are crazy expensive. I got a figurine of Sailor Mars, Ray, from Sailor Moon, and here it is. I have this tradition basically where I like to give a present to each celebrity I meet. So, I might have something in the car for her this one.
Well, actually.
Oh, there's that too. The sticker we got from Zoomies.
Yep. I don't know what I might just get a print from her.
Yeah, that's always good. I need to actually make a shelf for a lot of these things.
I already have a shelf and I have a new thing I can add to it.
Oh, yeah.
I finally found one, you guys.
Who does the voice of him again?
I forgot his name, but finally!
Alright, well. Take care, guys. Be safe, and please, if you have a family member that's suffering in crisis and addiction, lend them your ears. Because you have no idea how much you are going to help them if you just listen. Mm-hmm. Anyway, this is Joe.
Alex.
And we'll definitely see you guys in our next video.
Alright, see ya.